And you know, we all know that life is complicated, right? And families can certainly have issues, many involving the law and the court system. So how do you know when you need to hire a private investigator to help you out with your situation? Well, please welcome back Michael Bra. He's the owner of Atlantis Private Investigations to let us know more about family law cases. Just so relevant, and I'm sure people have so many questions. So thank you, Michael, for being here.
Thanks for having me back.
Yes. And families, it's just, no family's perfect. Yeah. Everyone's got something, right? It's always a little messy.
Yeah, and some a little bit messier than others.
Yes. So when you talk about family law cases, inform our viewers of what you mean.
Yeah, well, if you know me and how I think, I like to categorize things. And so in my mind, I see about 4 things that fall under family law. And I'd ask for a graphic if they have it, but I'll just tell you they're infidelity, divorce, child custody and support, and then, of course, child safety and welfare. There is a 5th one, adoption, but I really don't do that. Okay. But I would say 95% of my cases fall under one of these. Okay,
well, if you're seeing this and this is ringing a bell for you, let's break it down here. Let's start with infidelity. A lot of people think PI when they think infidelity, right?
And we've talked about this before. I don't want to go in too far in depth on it, but it is something that falls under the family law genre, and it also leads to the other stuff, the divorce, the child custody, and the other things. So it's properly there on top.
Yes. Okay, so dissolution versus divorce. What do you want to tell us about that?
Well, they're the same thing. Dissolution is the legal name for it. Divorce is what's more common. And we're hired oftentimes to come in both before and after the the paperwork, the petition is filed for these divorces.
So are you good at, and I know you are, finding hidden assets and looking out for bad behavior from the other person?
Sure.
And restraining orders?
Yeah, before they file the lawsuits, a lot of times people will squirrel away assets. They'll hide things, especially if they have their own business. They'll do it in anticipation of the upcoming divorce, because once a divorce is filed, they can't move anything. So a lot of times someone will come to me and say, hey, look, this is coming down the pike. Would you look at it and see if we could find the assets in advance? Restraining orders is the other. Unfortunately, it's in Fresno, California. There's a lot of domestic violence for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And many of the petitions here are filed simultaneous with a restraining order. And so there are special rules that are involved with restraining orders, and a lot of times attorneys will come to us to get involved and help proceed with the...
You get evidence for them?
Usually that's not necessary, but serving the restraining order, serving the documentation, doing the evidence. If you have a restraining order against you, you can't hire a private investigator. You have to get the attorney to do it.
Really?
And so, yeah, well, you can't circumvent it by hiring me.
Got it.
That, guys, you can't circumvent the restraining order.
But talk about the testimony you do give in court.
Yeah, once we're called to collect evidence, we have to present that in court so that the chain of evidence is preserved, and it meets the rules. There's certain rules for introducing evidence. I can give you an example. On a case that I worked on recently, I was asked to see if there was any kind of a tracking device in someone's vehicle. And as I searched the vehicle, I found a bug in there. Apparently, her ex-husband had put a GPS tracking device in there.
Wow.
And so I found it, I logged it, I put it into a little bag, and I saved it. And then I was asked to come into court and tell the court what I had found, how I had found it, and what my conclusions were.
Oh, so helpful, Michael. I mean, I couldn't even think of all this stuff, and thank goodness that you and your business are here. Okay, let's touch on child custody and family support, and what is the difference between those two?
There's child custody, child support. There's also alimony or spousal support. The term family support kind of encompasses all of them, but they're very similar yet very different. Child support is the amount of money that's paid to a non-custodial parent. It's based upon a couple of factors. Spousal support is something, or alimony is something that's paid to an ex-husband or an ex-wife just to balance out the income. They have some different rules on how and on how they're calculated, but overall they have some things in common. One thing that's in common is income. If there's a change in income, there can be a change in child support or in spousal support. So obviously, we'd be hired to see, are they working under the table? Are they making more money than they're saying? Do we need to do a reverse asset analysis on them?
Yes.
And the other thing would be the change of circumstances. Sometimes, people, their lives change. They're not staying with the kids during their time. They're hiring a babysitter.
And you can see that.
Sure.
Wow. So it really is about child safety and welfare you also can check up on.
Yeah, and that's also an issue a lot of times. We worked on a case recently where I don't want to say, one of the parties was hiring like a babysitter, or a
right.
nanny to watch the child
During
while they
their
were
time
gone.
with them.
Mom was a little bit concerned about it, hired us to look in and found out that this person that they had hired had a restraining order against her for violence.
Oh, whoa.
And you know, as an
Of
expecting
course.
mother, you probably understand you don't want to have your child in that kind of environment.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for giving us those great examples. Like I said, there's so much involved with family law cases, but you know your stuff, so please reach out to Michael and remind us the best way to do so.
Well, you can always give me a call, 559-478-8220, or you can go to my website, atlantisinvestigations.com. Love to hear from you.
I know, because I think the message here is you are not alone. Michael's going to help you out. He's got tons of experience, and you do a great job. So thanks for sharing with our viewers today.
Thanks very much. I
Thanks,
appreciate it.
Michael. We'll see you again.